The college football season is officially back. And this college football season has proved to be an interesting one, as it has had things that have never happened before in college football. So let's get into breaking down this very special college football season. Obviously, it would be a disservice if I didn't kick off the video talking about Colorado. Colorado has completely revolutionized the sport of college football as we know it in 2023. Coach Deion Sanders came into the Colorado football program in winter of this year and completely changed the football team. He made 83 roster moves, which is the most in college football history. And he brought this Colorado football team back from the dead as they went 1-11 in 2022. And now in 2023, the Colorado football team is 2-0 with two huge wins over Power 5 teams in TCU and Nebraska. Coach Deion Sanders and his Colorado Buffaloes team alone are making this college football season something very special. They are even completely changing the media aspect of college football. In week 1 alone, the Colorado vs. TCU game got 7.26 million viewers, and the Colorado football Instagram account gained 164,000 followers the week after TCU. And Colorado football is just changing the game, as now they have the highest ticket prices for week number 2, 3, and 4. And in doing so, they are becoming one of the very most popular teams in the entire country. They are changing the game and proving that NIL and the transfer portal can build a team from scratch. And this now makes any college football team in the country dangerous, as they can get one big name and completely change their football program. And overall, we have never seen anything like what Colorado is doing right now, and this is just absolutely special to watch. Next up, we have the final season of the Pac-12 as we know it, and also the Big 12 with teams such as Texas and Oklahoma still in the conference. And with the Pac-12's last season as an organization, they are having one of their best years of all time. And the Pac-12 has 8 teams in the top 25, with teams such as USC at number 5, Colorado at 18, Oregon at 13, Oregon State at 16, UCLA at 24, Utah at 12, Washington at 8, and a surprising Washington State at number 23 in the AP poll. And the Pac-12 is just looking absolutely special this season, and this is probably their best start to the year that this conference has ever had. And of course, it comes in their very last year as a conference. Next up, this college football season is something special because of how the big dogs are playing. We must talk about the Florida State Seminoles and the Texas Longhorns. Both of these teams are revitalizing their college football programs in 2023. And it's honestly making college football 2023 something very special, as both of these teams have knocked off 2 huge SEC schools. And speaking of the SEC, they are having one of the worst starts to the season of any conference in the entire country. As we all know, there are 5 major conferences: the Big 10, Big 12, ACC, Pac-12, and SEC. And right now, the SEC has the very worst record against Power 5 teams, as they are just a combined 3-6. And this is just absolutely crazy, as we are all used to the SEC dominating. But now let's get back to talking about Florida State and Texas. First off, we'll talk about Florida State, as they played LSU in a week number 1 of college football. And many people, including myself, thought that LSU would destroy Florida State on live television. However, Jordan Travis proved all of us doubters wrong, as he led the Seminoles to a 45-24 victory over LSU. And this really put Florida State on the map, as they've continued to climb the AP poll since this victory. And they are now currently ranked number 3 in the AP poll, and right behind them at number 4 is the Texas Longhorns Football program. Many again doubted this program, as they had to travel to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to take on the Crimson Tide in week number 2. And everyone knew this was going to be a tough game, however nobody expected what Texas would do. They went into Tuscaloosa and absolutely steamrolled the Crimson Tide, as their offense was unstoppable. Ewers was absolutely unstoppable in this game, as he threw for 349 yards and 3 touchdowns, as he would lead the Texas Longhorns to victory. The Texas Longhorns defense would shut down Jalen Milroe most of the game, as they would ultimately end up winning 34-24, and this would put the Texas Longhorns on the map, and Texas football is back. And lastly, this college football season is just extremely special because it is the last year of the conferences as we know it. The Pac-12 will now become the Pac-2, as 4 of the teams will be heading to the Big 10, 4 will be heading to the SEC, and 2 of them will be heading to the ACC. So this is our final year of the college football conferences as we know it, and we have all grown accustomed to these extreme conference differences between the Big 10, the SEC, the ACC, the Big 12, and the Pac-12. However, things are certainly going to be changing soon. And I'm honestly excited to see it. I'm excited to see if Texas and Oklahoma can hang in the SEC, and if Washington, USC, and UCLA can hang in the Big 10. It's just going to be a very exciting year next year. And also, this is the final season of the 4-team college football playoff, as next year they will be moving to a 12-team college football playoff. So this is really the year of the lasts. The last year of conferences and the last year of the college football playoff being 4 teams. And so far we have seen some amazing games through 2 weeks. However, this week, week 3 is kind of a down week, but then after that, the games are going to be picking up like crazy. And this season is just extremely special. We're going to see how Colorado and Deion Sanders can hang, and if they could potentially make a playoff push. I know, overreaction, but they could make a playoff push. They're 2-0 right now. And will the Heisman winner of last season, Caleb Williams, be able to lead the USC Trojans to a college football playoff berth? Or will Penn State under Drew Allar make their first college football playoff? I don't know. This season is just absolutely mind-boggling. The possibilities are endless. I'm just super excited to see how the rest of the season plays out. I will be dropping videos every single day for the rest of the college football and NFL season. So make sure to subscribe because I will be doing breakdowns like this every single day.